Hold the hype train, we're tackling Avengers Men 2. Rise of Megatron. Let's bash these blockbusters like there's no tomorrow.
Really? I kinda liked Avengers Age of Ultron.
No, they're really bad. They're so bad.
He's just being controversial for the sake of it. Film is subjective.
Look, I'm trying to be a big boy on the internet, okay? Whilst I was in the cinema and watching it, I really liked Avengers 2. But like all films, at some point, a guy with a broom comes and kicks you out. And then I did the worst thing I could do about summer blockbuster. I thought about it. The things I was thinking were not good things. And I don't really like it. Let's turn it on. Fix number 1, fight breaks. This film, every 10-20 minutes, stops for a fight break. Not like other films, where the fight is a break from dialogue. No, it's needed or makes sense within the confines of plot. Doesn't matter, because we're gonna have Hulk fight Iron Man now. Tick that off of the Disney checklist, please. Sick. And they're good fights. They're well edited, well done. A bit of tension in an action film has to do other than a big old fight. But the key word is oversaturation. I made a whole video rant about this. I'm not gonna linger too long. For example, hear me out. What was the first Avengers film about? It was about establishing the Avengers, all these characters coming together, working as a team to defeat a vague enemy threat. Now, what was the plot of Avengers 2? The Avengers have to come together and work to learn as a team to defeat the vague enemy threat. Oh, wait. You seeing my problem? The Avengers have already been assembled. And we're still doing the same thing. Maybe we don't fight a bland, vague alien threat next time. Fix number 2. Where did Thor go? And other studio executive issues. So Avengers Age of Ultron, here we have a 3-hour superhero movie. And it's cut open by adverts. Don't believe me? Get a load of this shit. In one scene, the film's plot device, Scarlet Witch, puts everyone in a dream sequence. Everyone has visions which allude to things outside of the film. You take 10 minutes to explore Thor, experiencing a Ragnarok, which you can see in Marvel's Ragnarok coming out next year. And Captain America's Peggy Carter, now on the hit NBC series Peggy Carter. That character, in the present day, was resolved. Tell me with a straight face if she would have made this movie if she didn't have a TV show currently on. That doesn't seem like a Joss Whedon suggestion. Seems like some naughty men in suits thinking they know what good cinema is. Fuck suits. Fuck the system. Ugh. You've just interrupted this 3-hour film through your own adverts, and it feels so artificial and fake. And the answer to the main question, where did Thor go? Where did he go? It is answered in a couple of throwaway lines of exposition, but from our perspective, all he does is have a little rock pool bath and flip his hair. Then an hour passes with no Thor, and he just comes crashing in, and it's like we've missed a step. You know why that is? Because we did miss a step. Joss Whedon had this whole scene involving Loki explaining everything about the grand scheme of the Marvel Universe. And actually explained, what is a vision? What's going on? I'm 45 and have taken my son to the cinema and I'm confused as fuck. Fun fact, the studio actually made him pick between the Loki scene and the Barton family household. If we had a studio who just let the creators do their job and do what they had hired them for, then we could have a better, more self-sustaining, sensible movie. But don't mind me, I'm just a little idealist in the scary, scary world. Number 3, 12 main characters. This movie has 12 main characters. I understand it's called the Avengers, they all sort of need to be there, but at what cost? In the first Avengers, there's a lot of characters to jumble around, but everybody gets an arc. Everybody. Bruce Banner to Hawkeye, even though you don't see them part of the film. They're all personally affected and they all go through a change within the film. Tell me, what did Captain America think of all this? Oh gee whiz, there's a robot army coming this way. He doesn't have anything to contribute, because nothing's done with him. The roster has even increased from last time and there is so much to juggle, so I don't blame you. You gotta try. Fix number 4. Ultron. Oh god, where am I going? I'd say the selling point of the Avenger films, when they all get to come together, is scale. You get to put in the big budget, the big boys, have armies or giant scale battle. And near the end, Avengers 2 goes this route, and it's great. But Ultron is never even nearly threatening. If you want to get nerdy, get real, in the comics, he enslaves the human race. He's all powerful and Earth's heroes have to experiment with like time travel to do anything to stop him. He's scary. An uncomfortable amount of comic relief mixed with a weird, undecipherable villain plan. Feels like he could have been the villain of an Iron Man standalone movie, not Avengers. I always thought Ultron was a waste of a movie, to be honest. Do something cool. Number 5, no setups for future films. I know in point number 2 I sort of slammed the whole advertising thing and promotion, but there wasn't enough in the places where it mattered. Sure, you can reference Wakanda and bring in Andy Serkis, but no one in the audience is going to really care. Oh man, it's the one-armed guy. He's my favourite Avenger. The one end credit scene is the same thing from the first one. One of Marvel's next films was Captain America Civil War, and here you have all the potential to put Stark and Steve Rogers against each other. Stark is a well-meaning but slightly evil way of controlling people and making the world a better place. He puts it into action against his friend's wishes, almost becoming the villain of the arc, but of course it goes bad. I just described the plot of Age of Ultron and Civil War. Tony Stark builds a lot of bad shit.
Stark is a sickness.
Cities get wrecked in this film. Ultron had almost a point.
I think you're confusing peace with quiet.
He said Tony Stark was a plague and the Avengers were bad for the world. And this theme is never brought up again. Even though everywhere they go they leave dust. There's no repercussions for our heroes or their action. This is a film with a lot of collateral damage, and yet Tony Stark still gets to walk off all smooth like nothing just happened. But going off scot-free, still best friends with Cap. Why? There's a point in this film where they're on 2 separate sides. Keep it going. They might keep going this route. They may reference it in future films, but it just seems like a wasted opportunity. And that's the Avengers 2, Avenged. Let me know which blockbuster you want to be covered next. See you beautiful guys later. Oh my gosh, I want to kiss me.